What time is it?
It's Island time! Yeah, everybody, what time is it? There's no time like Island time. Nobody is ahead, nobody's behind. Everything's fine on Island time. And you'll be living on Island time. Caribbean breezes blow through my mind. Where sand meets sea, that's where you'll find me. Oh, just living on Island time. I'm living on Island time. I may be late, but you know I'm trying to make the best of an uphill climb. There's just so much I can do to make it through. I'm living on Island time. Being laid back is my only crime. Trying to find a little peace of mind. Living on Island time.
All right, it is the Memorial Day weekend edition of the Island Time Radio Show. How's everybody doing tonight? DK, Dennis King on duty. Got to remember my name. That's right. I hope everybody had a great holiday weekend, and we got a fun show lined up for you tonight. It is Flocking of the Faithful preview number 3. What is Flocking of the Faithful? For those who have no idea what I'm talking about, it is the biggest trop rock event in this part of the country. It's been going on for about 25 years, and this is the final one this year at South Bass Island, Put-in Bay, Ohio. It'll be June 6th through the 9th. And for this whole month, we are interviewing entertainers at the event. And we've got another fun one lined up tonight. Latitude, Michelle and Tom Becker will be joining us shortly. And a little bit later, Don Middlebrook will be checking in. And we may even have a surprise. We'll tell you about that here shortly. All right, let's get to things. This is the Crazed Mugs. Great album a couple years ago. We used to play them like crazy on the show. Where are they? They got to put out another album. They're due. Anyway, this is one of our old favorites, Rum Barrel, starting things off tonight on Island Time.
Rum barrel drink, rum barrel mug, rum barrel think, me in rum barrel love, rum barrel buzz, rum barrel high, rum barrel ordered at the great my guy. Don't know when I'll get another one, but all I want is that barrel of rum. Rum barrel, barrel of rum. Rum barrel of rum. Rum barrel sweet, rum barrel yummy, rum barrel separate a good man from his money. Rum barrel iced, rum barrel cool, too many rum barrel me acting like a fool. Don't know when I'll get another one, but all I need is that barrel of rum. Rum barrel of rum. Rum barrel, Rum barrel make a howlin'. It's the hula. Rum barrel buddy, oh, rum barrel friend. Cannot drink rum barrel up until the end. At happy hour, they're 2 for 1. And now I've got me that barrel of rum. Rum barrel, barrel of rum. Rum barrel, barrel of rum. Another round. Rum barrel of rum. Rum barrel, of rum. Rum barrel of rum. Let's go. Barrel of rum.
It's a pretty good day at Quentin Bay.
Pretty good day.
Great day. Very good day on Quentin Bay.
Pretty good day on Quentin Bay.
Pretty good day on Quentin Bay.
Excuse me, folks, can you say it's a pretty good day on Quentin Bay?
It's a really good day.
What did you want to say? Good day on Quentin Bay.
I don't know. I'm the wrong guy to win.
You got your wind and the water and the boats and the babes working in the waves all day. You got the buff boys running with the sea-doo packs, jumping over ferry wakes. You got the jet boat docking at the pier downtown, she's moving up nice and slow. It's summertime and the people are primed, they're lined up ready to go. The lake shoots sparks as they hit the park, and everybody's getting ready to play. And it's a real good day on Put-in Bay, and it's a real good day today. And it's a real good day on Put-in Bay, and it's a real good day today. You got your monument standing up straight and tall, old Perry shining up in the sun. You got golf carts, old farts, parents and kids are loaded up and looking for fun. You got the big butt bikers huffing and a puffing while the pedals go up and down. Some are drinking wine, some are feeling fine while the beer boys are pounding them down. Ooh, there's a guitar man, a one-man band, come on, he's getting ready to play. And it's a real good day on Put-in Bay, and it's a real good day today. And it's a real good day on Put-in Bay, and it's a real good day today. Hey! So give me more of the Erie shore. Get your little hand in the air. Give me more of the Erie shore. Honey, let me take you there. Hey. Give me more of the Erie shore. Give me a little piece of the rock. Give me more cigarette boat roar. Give me sailboats rocking at the dock. I'm saying yes, yes. Well, I guess everybody knows it's party time. And I've been stopping at the shops doing the Southwest bopping. Everybody is a friend of mine. So it's an anchor's away, honey. See for play. Let me coin a new cliche. And it's a real good day on Put-in Bay. And it's a real good day today. And it's a real good day on Put-in Bay. And it's a real good day today. And it's a real good day on Put-in Bay. And it's a real good day today.
That is Latitude from the brand new CD. Song called Come Aboard. CD is called Life on a Beach Town. On the Island Time Radio Show tonight, having a good time already we are. Alex Bevan was in there with a Put-in Bay song, Pretty Good Day, at Put-in Bay, and the Crazed Mugs, Rum Barrel. Anybody knows the Crazed Mugs, or if the Crazed Mugs happen to be listening, you guys are due for an album. That's all I got to say. They had a great album. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. And we haven't heard anything since. Anyway, it is the Flocking of the Faithful preview show, number 3 tonight of 4. We have a very special surprise coming up. I won't even say what it is until it happens. We'll just let that happen. But we do have Michelle and Tom Becker from Latitude on the telephone standing by. We're going to talk to them right after this very quick break. It's a fun one tonight on a Memorial Day, end of Memorial Day weekend edition of the Island Time Radio Show. Check out our website. It's itrshow.com. You can find out all about the encore stations that air our show, like Beachfront Radio, Radio A1A, Shore Life Radio, and Surf 97. I'm out of breath. I'm running all over the place tonight. Also, the podcasts are happening. A1 Radio, A1A Media. There we go. A1A Media is where it comes from, but you can access our podcast now from all kinds of different platforms. iTunes, YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, Alexa, on and on and on. There's just countless ways to hear the show through the podcast. So check it all out. Go to A1A Media if you're not sure where to begin, or just go to YouTube and put Island Time Radio Show. That's another easy way to find it. But very happy about that.
It's time to party with a purpose at the 4th Annual Chicago Summer Chill, brought to you by the Chicago Parrot Head Club. Come join us at the Hyatt Regency in Schaumburg on August 1st through 4th. Entertainment includes Johnny Rustler and the Beach Bum Band, the Tom and Coley Band, Donnie Brewer, Sonny Jim, the Detentions, and many more. Afternoon music will be in the outdoor pool area open only for Summer Chill, where you can lounge in the pool within feet of the stage. Evening music will be in a huge private ballroom. Go to ChicagoParrotHeads.com and click on the Summer Chill logo to register and get the special room rate.
All right, thank you very much. That's coming up in Chicago, Illinois. Summer Chill 2019, another hot trop rock event happening this summer. We're going to go down to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I believe that's where they're at these days. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. Michelle and Tom Becker from Latitude. Hey, Michelle and Tom Becker.
Good evening. Hey. Good to talk to you, my friend.
Yes, great to hear you guys again. How's it going?
It's going terrific. We were so looking forward to Bay.
Put-in Bay, you guys are coming back for the final flocking. I'm very excited about this. It's the final.
Yeah, the old team. We're bringing the old team back.
We're getting the band back together. That's right. You guys still there? Yeah, so we're bringing the band back together. You guys played Flocking of the Faithful several times in the early 2000s, and then I think you came back at least a couple more times after that. But
oh yeah.
Patty and Dan wanted to bring back some of the old faces, some of the original, and what kind of when flocking hit its peak, I guess you'd say, for the very final blowout. And you guys are going to be there. Very excited about that.
Oh, we are too. I can't wait. We just can't wait to see everybody. That's an awesome, stellar group of people there.
I think we were one of the first trop rock events that you guys played. I mean, we were kind of somewhat of an introduction to this world. I know you got a crazy set of them down there in the Carolinas, but
yeah, no, I think you're right. I think that was.
I think you guys, you were the first big event that we ever played. Yeah.
And then from there, the rest is history. You guys have been all over the place. I'm looking at the schedule to see when you are playing. It is Friday night is the first appearance, right? 7:00. I think your phone is cutting out. Yeah, I think your phone is cutting out. This is following the coastline from the Latitude Live album a few years ago on Island Time.
Here we go. Following the coastline. Stress and strain of every day, it takes its toll. We don't make time to have some fun and just rock and roll. Can't you hear the ocean calling through beach music on. Before you know it, we'll be cruising and taking our time, just following the coastline. Amen. We want to keep those toes in the sand.
All right, that's Michelle and Tom, and following the coastline live. And before we go back to Michelle and Tom, we have a surprise guest in the studio, Bob Banerjee.
Who?
Yes. How are you, my friend?
Well, considering that I'm running from the law and bad debts, yeah, I guess I'm okay.
Bob is full of surprises this weekend. We had no idea he was coming to the studio. We thought it was going to be a phone call, but I knew you were in town. We'll talk about this in a little while.
Yeah,
but you did some music over the weekend, and he apparently decided at the last minute to come to the show. How fun is this?
I'll tell you what, I love Cleveland. How's that for a Pittsburgh guy to say
There
that?
you go.
This is amazing. I had a wonderful host, Michelle Jennings, help me, and I couldn't catch up with other friends like Ron Pekowski and you guys. And, I have such great friends that are up here, but that didn't exactly work out. But it was one of those things where I pointed my car north and it came here.
I love it. I love it, Bob. This is awesome. Are you going to be able to play?
I brought a fiddle. Is that okay?
Yeah, we'll do something.
We'll see. It sounds really empty by itself.
Well, that's all right.
That's why you have great musicians like Latitude come on the show and all that.
Speaking of Michelle and Tom, let's go back to Myrtle Beach. We have Michelle and Tom. Are you there?
Yeah, I wish we were there in the studio.
I know, we'd be jamming with Bob.
They remember me. Yeah.
Say hello, Bob
They know
Banerjee.
to do that.
Hello, you two. You guys are wonderful.
Oh my gosh, we missed your face. We're going to be seeing you soon. I can't wait.
We miss you, Bob.
We need to make that happen sometime soon. Latitude and Curry or something like that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
That seems to be our definition this year, isn't it?
What could go wrong? Well, actually, I do remember a Put-in-Bay trip we did once, and we went over to see you, and I think you were going to play the fiddle on a John Denver song that we were going to play, and then you looked over, and I don't think your fiddle was working correctly.
Yeah, that would pretty much define how the what could go wrong treatment.
Yeah.
Are you guys?
We took that one off, so that won't happen again. That's just a one-time thing.
Yeah, we're professionals now.
We can handle anything.
Now you guys are all going to be on the island on Saturday, so
is that incredible or what?
Latitude is at Saturday night, and then you guys, Corned Beef and Curry, are playing about 9.
Yeah, we're playing at the Real Bar, I think.
Yeah,
at
9 o'clock.
Late time. Yep.
So
this will be wonderful. I get to catch up with some of my best and best looking friends like Latitude. I'm just telling you that.
Oh, yeah.
So Michelle and Tom, we'll get back to what we were talking about. You guys, we can't wait for you to be at Flocking, of course. You have a brand new CD called Life in a Beach Town, which is terrific, by the way.
Thank you.
I love Come Aboard. We just played that a minute ago. Great song.
Oh, thank you.
So you guys have been busy, man. You've been all over the place, right?
Super busy, but we took most of May off because, from here on out it gets crazy, which is, it's summer. That's what we do.
Right, of course. And you still have the home base. You're in Myrtle Beach tonight, right?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Our home base.
And you guys do that, and then you have cruises and so forth and so on.
Yeah, well, actually, this year we're taking our group to Charleston, South Carolina. So we're going to be in Charleston in June with our group. So we decided, hey, enough of that. We're going to take you all to where we live so you can enjoy what we love about living here.
Excellent.
So the Latitude going to Charleston.
That's beautiful. Excellent. All right.
Yeah.
Are you, when you come to Put-in-Bay, are you guys going to hang for the weekend? Are you going to be, let's see, you're there Friday and Saturday night. I know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we're there for the weekend for real. We're going to catch up with everybody.
And if you don't have to get back too fast, on Sunday morning at 11-ish, we're going to have a singer-songwriter session. One last time. So
I know. Thing is, we're playing Tuesday back at home. So I don't know if we'll be able to do that, but we'll give it our best shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we met you guys so many years ago on the cruise, and we've seen you in Key West, and it's been a long journey. And this is, in a way, it's bittersweet that this is the final Flocking, but at the same time, we're excited because I think we're going to go out with a special one. I think.
Oh, I think so. I mean, I was thinking about the first years we've been up there, and the memories and all these fun things that have happened and great people we have met. I mean, there's a lot of people we met up there that we, have friendships now with. I think K.D. Moore was one of them.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. So many of these folks that we met. Well, this is one of the first, like you said, this is one of the first places we've ever played outside of our home base. So, the Atlanta Cruise and you guys up there in Put-in Bay were the very first ventures out. And I guess it didn't scare us too bad, so we just kept coming back.
Yeah, exactly. K.D. Moore is coming out of retirement for this.
I know.
Isn't that great?
He's going to do it one more time. I asked him, I said, have you rehearsed for this? He says, yeah. He said, I might have to pick up the guitar here next week or so. So.
But that just goes to show you how much that event means to all of us.
Yeah.
It really does.
I think it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a lot of fun to see. It's going to be a reunion, really, of a lot of us. So,
yeah.
So, Tom, the John Denver tribute is something you do on the side. You're still doing that extensively?
We are still doing that. We just every once in a while we get to do it with orchestras, symphonies, and
nice.
We did that back in November. We did a symphony show in Sarasota, and we're looking to possibly do it down in Key West at Meeting of the Minds, maybe.
Well,
no, it's a symphony, obviously, but yeah.
Okay. I'm going down there this year.
So stay tuned for that.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that, because I think we're going to be doing John Denver at Meeting of the Minds, yeah. How cool is that?
That's very cool. You don't know the venue just yet?
The venue, I think it's going to be the San Carlos Theater.
Which one?
The San Carlos.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the one. We've got some details that'll be, officially announced pretty soon.
We're working all that out, but it's going to be an all-star band, so it's going to be tremendous.
I know John Reno's doing his Croce show down there as well.
Yeah.
Doing Meeting of the Minds.
Yeah. Well, Parrot Heads are music fans. They love singer-songwriters.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a perfect fit, really.
Absolutely. LatitudeMusic.net. Do I got the website right?
Yeah.
Excellent. You guys have won all kinds of great awards over the years. Duo of the Year, and I can't name them all, but I know you guys have got some hardware, as they say.
Yeah, Michelle, the female vocalist of the year, a number of years running, and we've been really blessed, with people that really love our music, and then also down in Key West we do a Wacky Parrot Sunset Cruise. We've been doing that. My gosh, over 10 years, I think we've been doing that.
13 years. Yeah. I mean, it's just we look at this and we just continue to be amazed that we get to, first of all, that we get to play music together. Secondly, that anybody likes it. And the adventures that we've had and the people that we've met because of doing something that we love to do. I don't know. I don't know that it could be any better, really.
Well, it's a very entertaining show. The songs are great. And one of the bits, I'm going to request this bit if I can, that Tom used to do was he'd throw a big thing in his mouth of paper towels, and he would do Michael McDonald. Are you gonna do that one?
You know what? For you, DK, I will do it in Put-in Bay. I will do that.
Bring it back.
I will bring it.
You know what? That is the thing. When big tons of napkins come up, we know what that means. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey Tom, are you gonna have to practice like KD?
I'm gonna have to practice that.
No.
On the drive up, you can.
My impressions get me in trouble.
There you go. All right. Well, I'm glad we got to touch base with you guys before this happens. A week from Thursday, it all begins, and we'll see you guys on Friday night, right?
Yes, we can't wait. Thanks for having us on the show, DK. Hey, Bob.
Hey, you guys. I miss you big time.
Michelle and Tom Becker.
Same here, my friend.
Michelle and Tom Becker. The new CD is called Life in a Beach Town, LatitudeMusic.net, and they will be at Put-in Bay as well as many other places all over the place, including Myrtle Beach, of course. Fins up to you guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right. We'll talk to you at Put-in Bay. See you in a couple weeks.
All right.
All right, Michelle and Tom Becker on Island Time tonight. Let's do the title track from this new CD, Life in a Beach Town. And look in front of me, we got Bob Banerjee for crying out loud in the studio. So we got lots to talk about. Bob's going to play. This should be fun.
I didn't even have to pass a TSA check to get here.
Very easy to get into.
Very easy to get into as long as you know who to talk to.
Just as long as you talk to me. There we go. All right, let's do it. Latitude on Island Time.
Life in a beach town. The sun comes out, the sun goes down. Life in a beach town. The tide rolls in, the tide rolls out. It's not much to write about, but it's all I need. Life in a beach town. What you get is what you see. Folks in a beach town, well, they treat you like their own. Folks in a beach town, when times are tough, you're not alone. No one here is a stranger, just a friend we yet to meet. Folks in a beach town, what you get is what you see. Hurricanes and growing pains may shake us to the core and leave this old beach town looking different than the way it did before. But we've got pride and we know that it's what's inside that counts. And we've got heart in large amounts. I live in a beach town. I live where I love. I love where I live. I live in a beach town where it's not what you got, but what you give. And I can't think of a better place that I would rather be. I live in a beach town, and what you get is what you see. Life in a beach town, what you get is what you need.
Riding out a thunderstorm, bolts of lightning taking form. But this night can do no harm, 'cause we're safe from the rain.
I pull you closer next to me, a blanket full of ecstasy, cranking out the body heat like the heart's eternal flame.
If we can hold out till tomorrow's light arrives, the clouds of doubt will disappear. We can move on together, no matter what the weather. From this point on, the coast is clear.
Leave behind a windy past, pack the car and hit the gas. Never look back once to ask if we've overcome our fears.
We'll take the love we found tonight, turn it into something right. Ride it till we're out of sight, down through the years. If we can hold out till tomorrow's light arrives, the clouds of doubt will disappear. We can move on together, no matter what the weather. From this point on, the coast is clear. clouds of doubt will disappear. We can move on together, no matter what the weather. This point on the coast is clear. Oh, we can move on together, no matter what the weather. From this point on the coast is clear. I sold my boat, I sold my car, I bought a bike, 6-string guitar. I sold my house back on the mainland, traded it all in for this year-round tan. And this beach life feels just right to me. I heard the forecast, sunny 85. Strumming this guitar, man, I feel alive. In a cold beer, not too far from my hands. Singing my heart out, just me and the sand. And this beach life feels just right. Oh, this beach life feels just right. Oh, this beach life feels just right to me. Now, wouldn't it be kind of funny if I made a little money writing songs on this brand new Taylor? I take my first royalty check from this guitar around my neck, and I'd buy me an old nasty beat up Whaler. I'd fix it up, I'd make it shine. We'd go up and down the shore in island time, 'cause this beach life feels just right. Yeah, this beach life feels just right. Oh, this beach life feels just right to me. The phone just rang, it's my boss. I'm late for a meeting, he's pretty pissed off. And on line 3, that's my wife. We got a 7:30 PTA meeting tonight. And this beach life feels just right. Oh, this beach life feels just right. I said this beach life feels just right, but not tonight.
That is Beach Life from Don Middlebrook and the Pearl Divers from the Key West Connection CD. Don is playing Flocking of the Faithful, also the final Flocking at Puddin Bay, and he will be there on, 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon, another welcome party. There's going to be a raffle at that show. And then Don will show up again Saturday with Katie Moore at about 1 o'clock. And we have on the telephone from East Lansing, Michigan, it is Don Middlebrook, Mr. Trop Rock himself. How you doing, Don?
Good, Dennis. How are you, buddy?
Doing great. Say hello to my
Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day to you. Say hello to my in-studio co-host tonight. Bob Banerjee's with us.
Hey, Don, I wanted to be, I got a face for radio, man.
I know.
How are you?
I'm already looking forward to hearing your fiddle.
Oh my goodness, I haven't even started to think about it. Should be good
You're
if we
a good
could.
player.
Well, no, man. I just have great friends, and you are one of the more talented ones of those. So, looking forward to see what you're doing this summer.
We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna play.
I can't wait.
Excellent.
Play and party. That's what the flocking's gonna be all about. And the Kayleys are back, so I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Isn't that wonderful? Like old times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit of a reunion. And Katie Moore is coming out of retirement. He's going to play a show with you, Don. That'll be fun.
Good.
That's exciting. I don't know if you've been checking out our playlist in the last couple of weeks, Don, but I've been having a little fun with your catalog. I went back into the early albums, 1994, 96.
Oh, my God.
And played a couple tracks, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, they're
good.
Is that everything okay, Bob? Okay, he's stepping out. Yeah, I can hear what eventually your sound became. You know, it was kind of in the beginning, but you could hear what the potential there.
Oh, wow. It's development. It's always development, man.
Yeah. And
got all the way to Guitar Island, so.
You've got so many albums at this point. The latest one is an EP, the Mexico Beach Road Trip, which we've talked about before.
Right.
Great music. But so what's been going on with you? What's the plans?
Well, I'm just traveling, playing. I'm working on a new album. Probably have it out by the fall. And I just warmed up Jay Leno, and I just got offered to go to Oakland, California, and do a Jay Leno show.
Really?
So, yeah.
That was in Michigan that you opened for him?
We did, yeah. It was pretty interesting. We played in Holland at the Tulip Festival, and they pulled me aside and said, you want to do another Jay Leno show? And I go, yeah, well, where's he playing in Michigan? And they said, well, we're going to fly you out to Oakland, California.
Nice.
Now, I'm kind of still waiting for the paperwork, but, one Jay Leno was more than I expected anyway. So
that's awesome.
If I get two, I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Never know what that could lead to. Excellent.
You never know. That was fun. It was really a lot of fun.
Well, you're one of the longest running trop rockers out there, like I said, and you got a great catalog of music, and you are well known in the trop rock world all over the country. You play the big events, Music on the Bay, Meeting the Minds, and so forth. What big ones outside of Flocking, what do you got planned this summer?
Let's see. I'm going over to the Ozarks for Colleen Fuchs.
Okay.
And we're doing a big gig in August. That's on my website, I think. Maybe we'll have it up this week. And then I always go to Wisconsin for one. I've got a gig in Warsaw, Indiana. Gosh, it's hard for me to think of where I'm going to be going. I know in the fall, looks like we got a big trip up to northern Michigan. If I go to Oakland with the Jay Leno thing, and then it's off to Florida for the winter again. And, of course, the Meet of the Minds. And I'll be down there with Doyle and John Patty. So a lot of good things going, and I'm cooking up some new music of the new CD. So I hope to have that out in no later than September, hopefully. And then, we just keep busting, man.
You did a brand new song when we saw you at Music on the Bay, which is going to be on that album, right?
Yes, it's called Jumpstart. It's about Music on the Bay.
That's right,
We've got all that done. I just got Doyle's part done, and I got to do some vocals yet and master it. And there's another song I'm really excited about that I'm working on about Canada. There's a little beach town up there called Port Stanley. The Parrot Heads hired me at St. Thomas to play. And like a yo-yo, I'd forgotten all about the internet changes with a new country. And I lost my phone, I lost my GPS, and of course was back to almost the 70s. And I had a day off, and I noticed this wonderful little creek moving towards the south, which I knew was Lake Erie. And I said to myself, you know what, if that thing turns into a bigger river, then you're going to have a port. And if you get a port, you get a boat. If you get a boat, you get a bar. And I followed my way all the way down Kettle Creek to Port Stanley, and I wrote a song about it.
Wow.
And the great news about this is because of the great friends I got, like Lisa Burke and Kenny Burke, they introduced me to the lead guitar player of Steppenwolf,
Wow.
Michael Monarch, and he played lead on that guitar for that song. And the irony even there is he's from Florida and California, but the original Steppenwolf guys he played with are all from Canada.
Okay.
So it's kind of a win-win Canada thing. And that's called Kettle Creek, and I really like the song a lot. And he plays this monster guitar on the front end, and that'll be on the new CD too. So
Beautiful. Do you have a title yet or no for the new one?
I don't quite yet. There's a song about Miami called Luna, and there's the Canada song, and then there's the Jumpstart. Maybe Jumpstart will be the title track. We're gonna have to play around a little bit, but I got a few more yet to write. I'm working on one with the Barefoot Reggie that's called "Play Me Something Warm."
Really? Okay.
Which is not quite done. So I got another 6-7 weeks of work in the studio before I can really come to grips with it. But Jumpstart might be a good name for it. We'll dedicate it to Lisa and Kenny Burke, and of course the wonderful Music on the Bay.
Excellent. It's a great event. We will be there again next year.
Yeah.
Are you going to hang out for the whole weekend of Flocking of the Faithful?
I will be there Friday, Saturday for sure. I got to go out Sunday, so I'll come in Thursday.
Well, Bob's band's playing Saturday night at Real Bar, so swing.
You got an open space, man, all the time.
This is what night you there?
Saturday night.
Saturday night. Okay, and I guess the housing situation is such that all those Baltimore girls are back, so that could be, just
that always makes it an interesting thing, doesn't it? We love the Baltimore girls.
It could be a highlight or a disaster.
That's why they make park benches, man.
Yeah, I know. But I'm looking forward to it, and I'll definitely be at the Real Bar to see you there, Bob, on Saturday.
Don, it's so great to be talking to you. You're
have some fun.
You're a musical legend in the trop rock field, and I'm so glad to.
I just love what I do, and I've been doing it a long time. I think Jerry Diaz and Sonny Jim are two of the guys that probably been doing it as long as I have. But
here's the good thing: you guys are all good looking, and I don't owe money to any of you. So that's
well, let's just see. We keep hanging in there. That's the key.
Guaranteed.
When they build the Trop Rock Hall of Fame, Don and those guys will be the first inductees.
Of course.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'll be here with garlands, and empty beer cans to throw.
There you go.
Yeah.
DonMiddlebrook.net is the website, and I'm going to play a couple more of your tunes here, Don. But thanks so much for checking in.
You guys take care and go Tribe. I hate to say that so early, but the Tigers are look like they're on the road to the cellar. So.
Well, so are we. So we're right there with you.
Well, you're 10 out. Somebody's got to catch the Twins. We can't.
I don't know. It's not looking good this year, Don. But we'll
you guys, it's like Twins and nobody.
Even the Pirates of the Caribbean are scoring more than our Pirates are.
Okay.
So.
Well,
oh my God.
We're all three in the same boat. There you go.
I know. It's a sad case of baseball this year.
Sad season. All right, Don. Looking forward to seeing you at Puddin' Bay.
Bye, Don.
Puddin' Bay. Dennis, thank you. Steve, Bob. Take care.
Talk soon. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Don Middlebrook, the man himself. This is from the new EP, I Wish I Was an Island. Bob Banerjee's with us. We'll talk to him a little bit further here, and he's going to pull out the guitar. We'll talk.
I wish I was an island, maybe you would visit me. Maybe a palm tree would jog your memory. 'Cause your knees get weak when you see a beach, and your heart beats fast when you see water and sand. I know it's something you can't resist. So I wish I was an island, maybe you would visit me. Yeah, I wish I was an island, maybe you would visit me. Though you can't turn down a frozen daiquiri, and your knees get weak when you walk on the beach, and your heart beats fast when your skin gets tan. And I know it's something you can't resist. So I wish I was an island, maybe you would visit me. Do you remember we met at the scuba shack? You let me touch this, and you let me touch that. You taught me how to dive. I felt so high, and out of the blue, you said goodbye. Oh, I wish I was an island, maybe you would visit me. Maybe a palm tree would jog your memory. 'Cause your knees get weak when you walk on the beach, and your heart beats fast when your skin gets tan. And I know
It's something you can't resist. So I wish I was an island, maybe you would visit me. I wish I was an island, maybe you would visit me. Maybe a palm tree would jog your memory. I wish I was an island, maybe you would visit me. I know you can't turn down a frozen daiquiri. I wish I was an island. 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 I wish I was an island.
Greetings from Put in Bay. This is Bob Gatewood from the Calabash Band. I'm here with DK on the Island Time radio show, WBWC.
Since my life's been missing you, I'm finding petty little things around my house to do. I'm so much less together since you went away. Oh yeah. A pile of mail and my room's a mess. A science project growing in the sea, I guess. I wish that I could see you this summer just one more time. You said I don't wanna leave the island, but I gotta go. And you said I could see you if I wanted to. Now you know. Tell your mama and tell your sister too. You can tell anybody that you want to. Set your sight for me and I'll see you before the sun goes down.
From Put-in Bay, Ohio, that is Bob Gatewood, going back a few years ago to an album called Finally Home, and that is Gotta Go. Great stuff right there. We also had Don Middlebrook in there with I Wish I Was an Island. Thanks to Don for checking in Island Time tonight. He will be at Flocking of the Faithful, like we mentioned.
Can't wait.
We got Bob Banerjee in the house, for crying out loud. How fun is this?
Hola, ¿cómo está? That's how they talk in India.
Well, there you go. There you go. I'm going to play a little Les Baxter behind us as we get ready for the news. We got a couple of reminders for you. Bob's going to play live. We're going to explain why you're in town because you did all kinds of fun surprise things all weekend long.
Indeed, I did.
And we got to talk about that. Bob is a man of mystery and surprise this weekend. I had no idea I had an in-studio guest until I pulled in the driveway today. How fun is this?
I texted Dennis and I said, I just happen to have stayed over another day.
Okay. So originally you were going back today?
I was.
Okay,
really? I was actually going to,
okay.
I didn't even know whether I was going to stay for like Sunday. But
All right.
for those of you that know me, you probably know about my wife, and I'm very happy to tell you that she's doing very well. And that allows me to kind of concentrate on getting a little bit of my energy back, my mojo.
Okay.
So I'm getting my mojo back by going out and seeing friends. This was a very, very seat of the pants thing.
Yeah.
I literally pointed the car north and I said, "Take me someplace." And it led me to Cleveland.
Because I was like, man, they didn't promote this show very
No,
much.
there
And I
was-
thought, wait a second.
I literally, on my way here, we all know our good friend from the North Coast here, Christine Jackson, and I texted KJ to find out what she was playing, fully intending to show up at the bar and just kind of have a couple of drinks and listen to a good friend and her awesome talent. And look what happened. I got dragged into playing some music. Gee, the one arm went behind the back, the other arm went behind the back.
I love it. I love it.
We had a great time with that.
All right, Bob, we will talk a little bit more about this. You're going to play live for us.
I am. I don't have no idea what I'm going to do, but nonetheless.
It'll be fun. It'll be spontaneous, just like everything else.
Got my toes at the edge of the ocean, where the salt meets the sand. I'll walk it low tide to clear my mind of all of life's demands. A little turf war going on in the surf. Those sand crabs have got me thinking that on another beach at another time, heroes stood their ground and died. The water since washed their blood away, but it can't erase the price they paid. And I'm so grateful they fought to keep me free, so I can stand here today on another beach. They wore boots so we can go barefoot, held guns so we can hold hands. They fell in fatigues while standing for peace. In honor they served this land. What I face now's a lot smaller, no doubt, than what they went through for the red, white, and blue. On another beach at another time, heroes stood their ground and died. The water since washed their blood away, but it can't erase the price they paid. And I'm so grateful they fought to keep me free, so I can stand here today on another beach. A different kind of shell was laying on the shore that day, brought by those who fought, whose lives forever changed. On another beach at another time, heroes stood their ground and died. The water since washed their blood away,
Sirens are going off. I
gotta go. My ride's here.
Tell you what, that is the lovely Allie Market. She plays at Puddin' Bay, at the Mojito Bay pretty often, but I think this year she's playing like on Tuesday before none of us get there, sadly. But she normally is playing there, so maybe the schedule's changed. I don't know. But that's her Gretchen Wilson cover here for the party. And before that, we had Brenda Kay from the brand new EP called Angler Management.
I love the lyrics. That was about as Memorial Day as you could do.
Yeah. I thought that was appropriate for today. It's called Another Beach. It's a beach song, but with a lot more meaning if you listen to the lyrics. And that is brand new from Brenda. And it's all tonight on the Island Time Show. We got Bob Banerjee in the house, for crying out loud. Do you believe this? Totally spontaneous.
Hi-ho, fiddlers.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to find out what you did all weekend, and then you're going to play something. We're going to pull something out of our heads.
Unlike other times.
On Island Time tonight. It is the Island Time radio show on the Sting WBWC. Hope everybody had a great Memorial Day weekend. We have in the house one of the Puddin' Bay performers for Flocking the Faithful 2019, the very final one. I can't believe this.
I know. I'm so sad, but at the same time, Patty and Dan can't thank you enough for taking enough Xanax to make this happen. I
think Pat and Dan gave of themselves and their time over the years.
Not meaning to demean our men that we lost in military service on Memorial Day, but I'm telling you what, these guys, Patty and Dan, have given equal amount of blood, I'm sure, to try over the years. But I would
trying to arrange all the bands, setting up the registration. There's a lot of work. We they've taken the last several years off, and we tried to throw it together. Me and Ray Fogg and.
Oh, it's difficult, isn't it?
It's not easy. Yeah.
No. So kudos to having our 25th flocking like this. This is amazing.
It's fantastic, and it is the final one. So next year, I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to have to find each other somehow at Puddin' Bay. Now, you guys are going to play Saturday night. You and John McCann.
Yep.
Corned beef and curry.
Mm-hmm. But the festivities, I know, start earlier. So, there are other worthwhile people that are going to be up there.
What worthwhile people? What day do you guys arrive?
We're going to be coming in actually on Saturday morning because...
Saturday, okay.
Yeah, we have what's the polite way? We're indisposed on Friday. So
okay.
We'll be back on Saturday to make sure that we hit the ground running.
But you might, there's a jam band from 7 to 9:30 at Ed's. Are you guys going to jump in
I'll
there?
be here by then.
Jump
in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Patty Cayley told me to set my alarms for that. So I texted her back that, yes, Alexa, set my alarm for
We saw you at Music on the Bay in February, but something something happened. You got sick on the way down there.
I did. Could you believe that?
That really turned out different than we planned.
Yeah, for those of you that know me, I'm so shy and introverted, and no, food poisoning. It was food poisoning.
Was it on the plane?
It was.
Wow.
It was. So that's what it was. Just wicked bad, but. It's the last time that I eat one of those gargantuan Arby's burgers or whatever it was. Uh-oh. They're not a sponsor or anything.
No.
Okay, that's good.
We don't have commercials. What was I going to say? But this weekend now, you spontaneously came up here to Cleveland.
I did.
And played with Christine Jackson, right?
Yeah, I have pictures to show for all these kind of things. I'm not, I didn't take any selfies or anything, but I think that they've posted a couple of things of Christine and I playing... oh my gosh! It was
the harp on Saturday.
The harp on
Saturday,
right? And then we were supposed to play out near an RV convention thing that was supposed to go on in is it Lakewood? No,
Lakewood, Ohio, maybe. Yeah.
No, Marblehead. Yeah, that's more like it. Marblehead. Okay. Sorry, Lakewood's close by. I'm sorry. I'm learning Cleveland geography this weekend. This is good.
Sure.
What was really cool is we went down to Brothers instead.
Brothers Lounge. Okay.
Yeah, where you had the piano guy, Cleveland piano guy, Mike Patron was there.
Okay.
And KJ, for those of you that don't know it, is kind of married to him. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know whether I'm giving away secrets here, but
okay.
All I will tell you is it was phenomenal. Just being up on stage and jamming along with like everybody. Anybody that knows me knows that I should be wearing a T-shirt that says "Jam Slut" on it.
Right. No, you'll play with. It doesn't matter what style music.
Nope.
You're there.
Has musical notes, will travel.
That's awesome. And Christine, as you know, has really breaking out in the trop rock world.
Oh, I am so glad she's being recognized for that awesome, bluesy, silky voice that she has. She is just, but she also is fun when she's got some of the upbeat stuff that she does, and she's really, really taken to the trop rock folks very much.
Once again, the music doesn't necessarily have to be a certain style. Her style is mainly blues, but she became a boater in recent years, and she started taking these trips to Florida, and she started getting a taste of the whole tropical trop rock lifestyle. And now she's all over the place, music on the bay, and meeting the minds and so forth. So you guys jammed together. I saw a couple videos.
It was very cool, very cool. Again, nobody knew that I was coming up here. I didn't, far be it from me not to have a violin in my car, even though I will tell you a secret. I played a gig where I had to drive an hour north of Pittsburgh, got to the gig, and said, "Oh crap, I left my violin in the living room."
Oh boy. Okay.
So they went. The guy that was running the show actually had to send his son back to his house to grab a mandolin, and I played mandolin all night instead.
Okay.
So
I noticed that
we
you
got
weren't doing
that.
the harp. Okay.
Oh yes, it's a sad thing when you turn to be my age.
Now, was the Brothers Lounge? Did you play or did you just sit in?
No. Well, I sat in, but I did Beer Me there.
Really?
I got the whole crowd singing Beer Me. Yay!
Okay.
And then I played just a truckload of stuff. I did I Love Love from my foreign country CD, so they were singing along with that. And what else did I do? I played a whole bunch of bluesy stuff with Christine, and also just there were a number of great Cleveland talented people that it was kind of like an open stage, but not, because we had a band behind. Very, very, very enjoyable. And again, people always talk about the feud between Pittsburgh and Cleveland, and it should be a healthy rivalry always. But I'm telling you what, I was so impressed with Michelle Jennings. Took me all around the city today. And last night, so I had a chance to look at your Playhouse District. I had a chance to look at oh my gosh, that was like Little Broadway. That was phenomenal. Yeah. And today we went through. I saw the Christmas Story house.
Oh, did you go inside?
Didn't go inside. Just took pictures because I was afraid of being hit by a leg lamp, but, and having my eye shot out with a Red Ryder.
And then there's the brewery district with all the breweries.
We went back to the Flatiron where we first met. So that was a very interesting way to redo that, and the Riverwalk and all. Oh, I love your city. It was today could not have been a brighter, better day. I took just a truckload of pictures.
Perfect day
to do that.
Yeah.
There was that great big stone thing. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? There's this. Hang on, I don't. I'm gonna
have to show me
for those of you that are on radio.
Yeah, right. We'll show this picture to you.
Yeah, we'll show you this picture.
But she showed you around. You got around, and I saw you saw the Cleveland sign and all that good stuff.
And I did go to, was it Lakewood Cemetery?
Oh, Lakeview
Cemetery.
Alan Freed is buried there.
Yeah, I took pictures of Alan Freed's tombstone. That was awesome. And Elliot Ness. I didn't know, just right across the corner from him.
And these days, Elliot has a great beer at Great Lakes Brewery called Elliot Ness.
And I took a picture of Great Lakes Brewery.
Okay.
Lest it not be said that I don't want the full history of Cleveland.
Perfect.
So,
excellent.
Absolutely incredible time.
All right. Do you want to play a song live for us here on the show?
Yeah, I hope, most people know me as very happy-go-lucky, and I don't want to ruin that vibe, but at the same time, I did know that, classical music means a lot to me. And I want to play something for Memorial Day.
Okay. Let me throw the mic over here.
How do you want to do this?
So we can hear everything. There we go.
This is like live violin, so...
Yeah. By the way, you with the surprise visit, I don't even have Beer Me with me today. So we can't play that.
It just so happens that I saw a foreign country CD in there.
I do have this.
Well, I was gonna do Beer Me on the violin, but I thought, God, how lame would that be? And
I do have Live-ish Irish.
Oh, that would be a good one.
The new corned beef and curry CD.
So let me see if I can play something in honor of the men and women that we've lost defending our freedoms, and this is important to me as a American from another country.
Right.
I became a citizen when I was 21.
Really?
And,
okay.
So originally from India, I've always valued, and my father.
I never knew
valued
that. No, I'm just kidding.
I know. I know. You thought I was Puerto Rican all
Puerto
the time.
Rican this whole time.
See.
So there you go.
All right. So
All right.
let's see what we get.
I'm going to let Bob take the stage on Island Time tonight.
Live. How's that? Sorry about the squeaks. That's live. That's the humidity. That's power outages in the Cleveland area.
We didn't get the backup band in tonight, so it's just a little violin solo.
Yeah, so I'm sorry that I didn't have more to give you there. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. We could do at least one or two more of these later on.
You know what? I'll play something more upbeat, but I thought that it was only fitting to recognize
absolutely.
as
Perfect.
Americans.
Absolutely.
So,
Great thought and sentiment, Bob. All right. We're going to take you and I are going to take a little break because we're going to go down to Key West, Florida, and we're going to get tonight's beer chat here in a second.
Hallelujah.
But in the meantime, that's coming up here in a moment. But right now, let's do Jerry Diaz and Hannah's Reef. Jerry is coming to Flocky.
Yes, he is. Good. Another stalwart of the trop rock genre.
You guys know each other?
Very much.
And he does a song that we kind of play a little bit here at the show. It's called Island Time.
I've never. Well, yes.
In fact, it's part of our open. If you listen to the show, that he regularly. Here it is, the whole version from Hannah's Reef. Jerry Diaz. He's going to be at Flocking. He is going to do the opening toast at 3:30 on Thursday afternoon at Mr. Ed's. And by the way, you probably know this too. Christine Jackson's going to play Real Bar Thursday night. So it's going to be an action-packed first day. This is Hannah's Reef.
Hello? How'd you get this number?
Neon pagers on teenagers make me want to laugh. Laser beams and fax machines, the world is moving much too fast. Digital this and cellular that, it's a crazy, crazy race. I run against these high-tech rats with a lost look on my face. I'm living on island time. I may be late, but you know I'm trying to make the best of an uphill climb. There's just so much I can do to make it through. I'm living on island time. Being laid back is my only crime. Trying to find a little peace of mind. Living on island time. just take an early break. Play some golf with Slim's old patch. Leave a message on my voicemail, but don't hold your breath till I get back. I'm living on island time. I may be late, but you know I'm trying to make the best of an uphill climb. There's just so much I can do to make it through. I'm living on island time. Being laid back is my only crime. Trying to find a little peace of mind. Living on island time. Microwaves and rollerblades are improvements on the past. These new drive-through cheeseburgers, food is just a bit too fast. Fiber optic, orthoscopic, things come into view. Think I'll stay at home and watch a baseball game before someone speeds that up too. I'm living on island time. I may be late, but you know I'm trying to make the best of an uphill climb. There's just so much I can do to make it through. I'm living on island time. Being laid back is my only crime. Trying to find a little peace of mind. Living on island time. Just trying to find a little peace of mind. Living on island time. And beach music, beach music, beach music just plays on.
That is Hannah's Reef with Island Time tonight on Island Time. We're going to go.
Cherry.
There we go. Bob, we're going to go down to Key West, Florida. And we're not doing it live tonight. They recorded it over the weekend. In fact, they posted pictures of them doing the beer chat. Chris and Dani and some friends down in Key West, Florida. And it's tonight on the Island Time Radio Show. Enjoy.
It's time for beer chat. That's where it's at. It's time for beer chat. That's where it's at. You got your Pilsner and your Lager and your Belgian Ale. You got your Porter and your Lambic and your Wheat and Pale Ale. You got your double and your triple IPA and your stout. Chris Reed will tell you what it's all about. You got your dark beer and your light beer and your amber too. Now that you know just what you're gonna do, belly up to the bar and order a beer. Chris will help you choose one for the entire year. It's time for beer chat. That's where it's at. It's time for beer chat.
So what are we doing here?
So this is, audience here. So this is Funky Buddha's Manhattan. This is their double rye mixology series. This is kind of a thing that they're doing, I guess.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
They're calling this the mixology thing. And I read an article probably about a year ago where they were asking bartenders, very sophisticated bartenders, they said, how do you like the term mixologist? And they said, no, I'm a bartender.
Yes. I'm a barman.
And you yourself are an expert at all.
First and foremost, I'm a barman. I absolutely hate the term mixologist. I hate cocktail specialist. I hate everything.
Cocktailologist.
The phrase I do prefer is cocktologist, and my profession is cocktology. That being said, I do prefer actually just being called a barman or bar person or whatever, bartender. The reality of the situation really comes down to this. Nowadays, everyone needs a new name. We don't. We're an old school profession.
Okay.
We're one of the oldest ones. Of course.
Indeed, yeah.
There is an older one, but we won't talk about that.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, we are one of the oldest professions in the world. We are the sellers of booze and beers and wines and
All kinds of
sorts of
crazy
spirits
stuff.
and fun.
Well, this is a cocktail-inspired beer, barrel-aged. It has a really cool logo thing. Well, design on the front. It has a like a Manhattan-shaped glass with Manhattan, and there's the Statue of Liberty dipping her legs in the Manhattan. And there's a cherry there. It says double rye on it. It's kind of cool. And there's a little taxi cab running around the bottom there. There's a little skosh left in the bottom for anybody who wants to
I would wear
skosh.
that as a T-shirt.
Yeah, I would.
I would wear that as a T-shirt.
That'd totally be an
or
awesome T-shirt.
Possibly
Yeah, it's very
as a
artistic.
tattoo. Throwing it out there. Now, guys.
What do you think?
As the coctologist from the crew here, I'm going to say that this is not a bad beer. Is it a Manhattan? No. It's a beer. It's not a cocktail. And like, I kind of just... I wonder if like they were going for the Manhattan because, I'm not feeling. Oh, get the drips out. and I wonder if they were. I mean, like the color's right, but
The color's right,
The
yeah.
flavor profile is not correct.
Well, I had several Manhattans the other night, so I can tell you.
Did you have a Manhattan, or did the man have you?
I rode around in a taxi for a long time.
Her favorite drink is probably a Manhattan.
No, I for some reason I've just been drawn to Manhattans as a cocktail. So.
Well, I was going to say they say that you're attracted to women that are like your mother. My mother's favorite drink was a Manhattan too.
That scares me.
That's weird.
Because he's older than I am.
All right.
Oh, a year or two.
So, beer two.
Beer two. I haven't finished beer one yet.
Finished beer one. By the way, Jacqueline has had jaw surgery, so that's why she sounds that way.
A little muffled.
Muffled.
Burning my charm.
What's our next? What's our
And
next?
we also have we haven't mentioned we have guests here. Marcus,
Dina,
and Dina. Dina came all the way from Germany just to be in the audience on this show.
She flew in today and she's leaving tomorrow.
So we have to say wunderbar und vielen Dank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Feeling dunk. All right. So, guys, this is the Windsor, California, Santa Rosa. This is the Blind Pig. This is a double IPA from Russian River Valley Brewery. These guys make some other beers that are
we've had their beers
remarkable.
before. Yeah,
Yep.
they're very, very good.
We had Pliny, the Younger and Elder,
Yes. Yep.
on the show.
We've done them.
And this is the Blind Pig from them.
And this one has a ABV of 6.25%. It just on their website they don't say they don't give the hop rate. They just say medium.
Yeah, I get that. It's a good medium hop. What's up?
I feel that's pumping.
I'm gonna say it's
But it's not Pliny.
65,
Sure.
70, right around there.
Yeah.
Apparently, I drank all the Pliny.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. No, it's not apparent.
The
It's,
Elder?
It's actually real. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I drank.
Which one did we have? We had one on the show, didn't we?
We had Younger and
The Younger,
Elder.
okay.
We had both.
Yeah.
Mention that the name of the beer is kind of curious. It's called the Blind Pig. During Prohibition, when you had a speakeasy, many of them were called the Blind Pig. Now, Mark might know. I don't know why they called it the Blind Pig, but they called it the Blind Pig. And Mark seems to have a lot of inner knowledge on things like this, so he might have the answer. And if he doesn't, he'll make it up, and you'll believe him.
Because he's believable.
Honestly, the reason why they called it the Blind Pig because it was the most preposterous name they could come up with.
But there were a lot of blind pigs across the country.
Yeah, I mean, like the
Turning
reason
a
why
blind
was
eye.
is because a lot of them were actually held in the basement of butcher shops. It just, no one's gonna believe me anyway. No one's ever gonna believe me anyway, so it doesn't matter.
He actually invented it.
No. Okay.
It wouldn't surprise me at all if Mark, when he was in Brooklyn, worked in a former speakeasy.
I mean, I owned a speakeasy.
Well, there you go.
Back in the 1920s.
And actually, one of the people in our audience can vouch for that. That being said, Blind Pig was actually a lot of times the butcher shops, they would have basements that had coolers, and the coolers is where they kept the beer and the wine and the whatever.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
There's a lot
People
of
turned a blind eye to the
there's
goings
a lot
on.
of
To the pigs.
To the pigs.
there's a lot of people that say different things about it. And the reality of the situation is no one really knows. I'm like, Blind Pig, I'm like, yeah, you can draw conclusions. But like the fact that, and actually, it goes back to the Chicago crime families, actually, and
Paying off the, it's okay. We can drink this beer. How about that? Because this beer is pretty good. This is a pretty damn good beer. It's a nice IPA.
The thing about Marx is that when he tells you these stories, they sound and they could very well be so real.
I mean, Google it.
So real?
It's real.
So real.
So real?
So real.
So real.
Surreal, yeah.
I wonder what it would say on the Urban Dictionary. Well,
I'll say
that's
this,
always
is
funny.
that I'm enjoying this beer.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It's a very nice IPA. I honestly, whoop,
Runaway paper.
there we go. There we go.
You lift your glass and look what happens.
Goodbye.
Very
Goodbye,
nice
paper.
IPA.
It's breezy in Key West.
Honestly, like, I don't think it's a double IPA. I'm like, for my standards.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like a double
like I say, I'm
IPA.
thinking
They call it 6.5.
That's not a double. Double's got to be more than 8.
no, that would be a
No, a double IPA is like more than 8%.
well, it would be a
Imperial
over
Stout.
I'm gonna read this.
Imperial.
I'm gonna read
Thank
this.
you.
I'm gonna read this.
All right.
I'm gonna read this.
Here we go.
Read it.
A blind pig is a Prohibition-era term for speakeasy. Our very first brewery, which was named the Blind Pig Brewing Company, located in Temecula, California. It was here that we first fell in love with the IPA's hops. The Blind Pig IPA is a generous hop with hints of citrus, woody, notes, and lingering bitterness. I mean, like, hops, lingering bitterness. What's wrong with you guys?
And here on their
refrigerated and consumed, best enjoyed by very rarely.
and on their website they just say it's medium bitterness. And like I say, I'm going to peg it to be 65 to 70.
Yeah, 65, 70. I'm not above 80.
No, it's
I
very.
mean, it's
It does hang on a little.
it's not Pliny,
No.
which is like you're drinking a goddamn Christmas.
Right, yeah.
Which I love. Don't get me wrong.
Pliny the Piney. He's going for the last
He's
one.
going for another one.
All right, the last one. The Gods Must Be Crazy.
I love that movie.
I love that movie
That's a
too.
great
I love
movie.
both of the movies. Actually.
I didn't see 2 of them. I
Oh
only saw
yeah,
the
no,
one.
it's really
Were there,
insane.
is there a second
It's
one?
super stupid, super fun.
Well, there's a
The first
wild
one's stupid.
sour beer, it says.
Wild and sour.
Sour/wild beer.
So this is a collaboration from 2 of my friends. One of them, MI Brewing Company, and then the second one being Barrel Monks. Barrel Monks is a collaborative effort with Belgian-style beers. This is Belgian-style ale. In its explanation, I'm very curious to what this would actually taste like. We've had this. It's been around probably in our house for.
And you've never had it.
I've never had it.
Cheers.
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 Cheers. Prost.
Salud. Salute. Kippis.
What's Dave's chair he always does?
Ooh.
Senior. What's his?
The one we used to sign off on the show with.
Okay. I'm not there yet.
Oh, it's,
Oh, okay.
I'm hungry. Let's get something to drink.
All right. Honestly, this tastes like Belgian beer.
It is sour.
It's sour.
Well,
But
I don't
it
think
does.
it's that sour.
No,
like,
but, you know.
it's sour. This tastes like a wild ferment.
What is
Brettanomyces, lactobacillus, Predicosy. I'm like, for the record.
Finished
Jacqueline,
with Merlot
yes.
grape must.
When I was young in Sprite, I was.
Spry,
I searched-
Sprite.
I-
Spry.
Spry is the word.
I like Sprite.
Give me another beer. But
He's sprightly.
Anyway,
It's on fire.
all in, I think this is a pretty good beer. I think it's weird, but in a good way.
In what way do you think it is weird?
It is. It's
How would you-
not a wild ferment, but it tastes like it.
It does taste kind of wild. I mean,
they
it doesn't
call
even.
it wild. Their
They
own
say
description.
wild.
They say it's wild.
They say sour/wild beer.
Okay, maybe it is a wild ferment.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't say.
I'm not. Do we know? It's a collaboration. Do we know where it was brewed?
I'm guessing MIA.
It says re-fermented in neutral oak barrels
Yeah.
with a blend of Brettanomyces, Lactobacillus, and Pediococcus cultures for 8
So
months.
Pediococcus is like
And
that's
finished
the
with-
wild yeast.
Merlot grape must. Oh, is that what the? Yeah.
Wasn't that?
Well, if they put it,
Pediococcus is the wild
I mean, like, that's a fake wild.
So, Chris, wrap it up.
So we're going to wrap it up. We'd like to thank Jacqueline and Mark for inviting us over so we could do the 2 shows. We'll edit them into. And we have Dina and Marcus here, all the way from Germany and New York, just for today.
Pennsylvania, Westchester.
Oh, Pennsylvania, excuse me.
Close enough.
It's up there. No, wait, we had 3 fabulous beers.
We had 3 fabulous beers.
Funky Buddha, Russian River Valley, and MIA / Got the Funk.
Got the funk.
Who's
Are
got
there still
the
more of
funk?
them? Is there like a dash?
Oh, there's actually some funk down in the bottom.
I'm going to get all the swill.
Yeah, well, the swill's the good part, man.
So cheers, everybody.
Protein. Protein!
Beer chat.
Key West Beer Trails. Cheers.
Some of all beers.
Some of all
we're
beers.
We're drinking some of all beers.
That's why we're here.
That's
right.
right.
Something.
You know what? I'm hungry.
Let's get something to drink.
That's right.
Yes.
Dave Sr.
Dave Sr., bless your heart.
Hi, this is Dani Hoy, and you're listening to Island Time Radio with DK the DJ on 88.3 FM, WBWC, The Sting.
See that girl at the counter making you a latte. He works a second job on weekends to save a little money for a getaway. She wants to go on a Caribbean cruise to hide away from her city blues. There's a woman on her iPhone listening to her boss scream. He keeps on talking, but her thoughts keep her walking along a beach on Cedar Key. And when she gets that far away, look at her eyes. She dreams of palm trees and sunny skies. Her heart belongs to the open seas. She's gonna soar on the ocean breeze. Salty air and the sun is all she needs. She's tropical. So for all the women working hard all around the world, find a spot where it's hot and be a tropic girl. Swimming free in the clear blue water, living life as one of Neptune's daughters. Her heart belongs to the open seas. She's gonna soar on the ocean breeze. Salty air and the sun is all she needs. She's tropical. Belongs to the open seas. She's gonna soar on the ocean breeze. Salty air and the sun is all she needs. She's gonna steer her ship by the stars. Her course is charted and it's in her heart. No matter what, the beach is never far. She's tropical. She's tropical. She's tropical. She's
I love it. That is Dani Hoy. We went back in the early years of her recording. That was her first single from the first album, Tropical. And thank you to Dani and Chris and Cowboy Mark and the rest of the gang at Key West, Florida. They posted pictures of them recording that over the weekend.
That was fun.
They did that on Saturday. But thank you guys for the beer chat tonight. Also, let's see, what else did we have? I guess that's it. That's been it for a while. We had Here for the Party, Alley Market a while ago, Island Time from Hannah's Reef, and we got Bob Banerjee in the studio for crying out loud. And if you're ready, Bob, after this very quick break, we will have you play again.
Yeah, let's see if I can play something that doesn't require squeaking.
Okay. All right. I love it. I never get violent background for the weather.
Sound effects.
A chance of showers and thunderstorms under increasing cloudy skies overnight. Lows around 62. Winds could gust as much as 21 miles per hour. Chance of precipitous 70%. Tuesday, showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly in the late afternoon, under mostly cloudy skies, with a high near 81. Winds gusting as high as 29 miles per hour. Chance of precip on Tuesday is 60%. And then Tuesday night, we got showers and thunderstorms likely early under mostly cloudy skies, with a low around 59. Chance of precip is 60. And then Wednesday, showers and thunderstorms likely under cloudy skies, with a high near 75. Chance of precip 60. 65 degrees at last check in Berea tonight on Island Time. And I think the low will be 62, so we're probably getting close to that. We have Bob Banerjee in the studio. I normally edit out the weather for our podcast, but I might leave that one in tonight. I'll tell you what.
Well, we're carrying on with that wonderful thing that during beer chat, it sounded like they were going through a thunderstorm. We didn't really. Yeah. I mean, that was awesome getting all of that stuff. But being an old guy, I felt I had to acquaint myself with where the restrooms are.
Exactly. That's always in our plan, isn't it, Bob? All right, we're gonna have Bob play another song here.
Yeah, this is winging it big time. So.
And then after that, after the midnight break, we're going to do something new, and I'll tell you all about that, folks, in just a couple minutes. But right now, here we go. Bob Banerjee.
All right, let's try to play something kind of tropical. That sure as heck wasn't Bach, Beethoven, Mozart, or Sears and Roebuck.
What was that, Bob?
I don't know. I just made it up on the spot.
It was beautiful.
Thank you.
And I put it on Facebook Live. How about that?
So that other people can turn it off just like I did.
All right. An original on the spot.
On the spot.
On the spot.
We got to think of a name for it. What was the name of that one?
Berea.
I like it. How about Power Outage?
Power Outage. There we go. There we go. All right. We're going to take a very, very quick break here. And coming up next hour, we got one more hour to go tonight. I'm starting a new feature. I just dreamed this up over the weekend.
Yeah.
All summer long, I'm going to do, probably at the top of the hour, in the last hour of the show, I'm going to pick an artist. It could be a classic rock band, or it could be a trop rock band. Whoever has put out live music.
Okay.
It could be a solo artist.
Okay.
But we're going to call it the Mini Summer Concerts. And all summer long, I'm going to pick a different act each and every week. We're going to play like 3 or 4 live songs.
Love it.
So I'm starting it out. It's the unofficial beginning of summer, and it's Beach Boys summer season.
Yes.
So I'm going to do the Beach Boys tonight.
Wonderful. Nothing says summer like Beach Boys. That is it.
A lot of people have been talking about Live Aid, because of the Queen movie and everything.
Yeah.
And the Beach Boys played Live Aid, and a lot of people don't remember that. And I have the entire set. It's only 3 songs, and I'm throwing 1 extra song in for the heck of it. But we're going to do that after the break here.
Can't wait. That's good.
For tonight's very first mini concert. We're going to do this all summer on Island Time.
Okay, I got to go back and roll the top down on the convertible before we do that.
I love it.
The Trop Rock continues here at Island Time on WBWC Berea.
Everybody ready to sing along?
This next one's dedicated from all of us to all of you everywhere. I love the colorful clothes she wears and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair. I hear the sound of a gentle word on the wind that moves her perfume through the air. Is everybody gonna sing along with us? I'm picking up good vibration. She's been making us good vibrations by my yes, I'm good, 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 good vibrations. Good, 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 good vibrations. Close my eyes, she's somehow closer now. Softly smile, I know she must be kind. When I look in her eyes, she goes with me to a blossom world. Picking up good vibrations, good
everybody gonna sing along? Little good vibrations around the world, you know? Gotta keep those loving good vibrations happening with me. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations a little bit loud now. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations. That's what today's all about. Sing out, sing out. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations. Now sing it out, Phil. Let me hear it. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations.
I don't know how many people were in that crowd at Philadelphia, but that was Live Aid. That was a huge audience.
I completely forgot that they were on that show.
Yeah. It was early in the day. It was like 10:30 in the morning. But that was their 3-song set. I threw California Girls in from about the same time frame just for the heck of it. But
that's awesome.
We just heard Surfing USA, Good Vibrations, Wouldn't It Be Nice, and California Girls. Our brand new feature, we're going to do this all summer with it. It could be a trop rock band, like Jim Morris and the Big Bamboo Band, or Corned Beef and Curry, or Trop Rock Junkies, or, might do the Eagles, or, whoever. So we're going to do that all summer.
Are you picking those, or do you have a request line open?
If people
to who
really want to request, they could. Yeah,
sure. Well, I'll tell you what, with your wisdom of all things rock and roll and trop rock, I'm telling you, anything that you would choose would probably go over.
Well, thanks, Bob. It sounded like you had a request, though, maybe.
I do. The Eagles are always my favorite.
Eagles.
Yes.
I finally got to see them in last fall, Karen and I. The most expensive concert I ever went to, but one of the best concerts I ever saw. It was incredible. It really was.
Well, they really accomplished a lot for crossovering from... just country and folk and Southern California rock and all that kind of stuff. That just, it's...
Their stage show, I don't know if you've seen it, but they got these videos everywhere, and it's just an incredible
And you know
thing.
what? I've always wondered, how does a football team write that great music?
There you go.
Ba-da, boom. That was a great setup. Thank you.
We got Bob Banerjee in the house. We're going to take a very quick break. Flocking the Faithful's coming up. This is our Flocking the Faithful number 3 of 4 preview shows. And we're going to take a very quick break. We're going to play some of Bob's stuff, and we have a brand new song. I should have done this earlier in the show, but we are getting to it. Mike Nash, has a brand new song about beer called "Cold Beer."
Cold Beer, and this is off of his solo.
His solo record's coming out in mid-June, June 15th, I think the date, and the CD is called "Stay Thirsty." So I think I see a theme.
I'm getting a theme there too. That's good.
Okay, on duty, it is the Island Time Radio Show. Check out our website when you get a chance, itrshow.com, itrshow.com. I have, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the house, Bob Banerjee.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
Total spontaneous appearance tonight.
I know. It was a surprise to all my friends up here in Cleveland because I seriously decided at the last minute. I pointed the car north and this is where it led me.
This is awesome. And you guys, you and the band Corned Beef and Curry, you're going to be playing Real Bar.
Yes.
That is Saturday, June 8th.
Saturday, June 8th.
About 9 o'clock.
Is it June 8th?
Yeah, 6th, 7th, and 8th, and 9th.
Yeah, that's right.
Are you going to hang around for the singer-songwriter?
I am.
Okay.
I'm not leaving until Sunday when I'm done playing.
Excellent. Well, this year's singer-songwriter session is going to be one for the books, I think, because it sounds like a lot of people are hanging around, and this should be awesome. Okay, we're gonna in this set we're gonna play a Bob Banerjee song. In fact, why don't we do a Corned Beef and Curry as well?
Oh, that would be cool.
And the foreign country CD that you put out, this came out about a year ago.
If anybody has ever wanted to see an Indian guy on a tractor with a cowboy hat on, okay? I mean, I've seen, Don Middlebrook has some of the best CD covers ever. He looks so comfortable, and then look at all your trop rock guys, in front of huge pools of water with sailboats, and then there's me with a freaking tractor. Okay, so that's good, and the John Deere on the inside.
Yes.
Oh yes, and a picture of me playing violin when I was 10 years old. So,
right.
Yeah.
How do you say that?
That is namaste. Namaste is a casual greeting that's brought up by Indian. It just means basically good salutations, good feelings to all. So
awesome.
That's good.
We're gonna play. Unless you got a request for another one. If Love Was a Radio, one of my favorites.
That's cool. I wrote it specifically for you.
Did you? Okay.
In 1991.
Oh, it's an old song.
It's an old song, very old. But thank you. I appreciate. I hope people like it.
Are you working on something else right now?
Yes, I am. I am. I am working on something that's more violin-y. There's a whole CD that's going to be coming out, hopefully, that will feature way more violin stuff on it, because I've really gotten back to my stuff and my classical stuff, and it's not going to be as heavy with vocals and stuff like that. It'll be more instrumental. So maybe I've had a request for Christmas tunes. I've had a request for movie themes. So who knows what's going to end up on it.
Okay. So we'll keep posted on that one.
All right.
We have one of your favorite biggest songs that you did solo was called La 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 Beer Me. And
well, it's famous because you made it famous. You guys here at Island Time played it as part of your normal rotation for years, and this is great.
Amo and I kind of went nuts on it when it was brand new. And
I
we
know.
were playing it a lot.
It's been 8 years.
I think it's longer than
really 9 years.
At least 9 or 10. Yeah,
2010.
But it's become a classic, a fan favorite at your live shows. But anyway, Mike Nash now has another beer song. And this is from his forthcoming solo record called Stay Thirsty.
Yeah.
We're going to debut it tonight. Let's see how it compares to Lullaby. Not that we're comparing.
No compare. I set him up so that you can have a cold beer.
So you can have a cold beer. So let's check it out. This is Mike Nash from Southern Draw Band doing a solo record. This is Cold Beer from that new record coming out in just a couple of weeks.
At the king of overtime says to stick this job where the sun don't shine. I'm packing my old truck up and pointing her south. Man, I ain't gonna stop till the road runs out. I need a cold top in a sunny spot when that big old ball's done sinking. I'll fill a tip jar in a beach bar and do some long neck microphone singing. I need a cold beer and a warm place to drink it. Hey baby, toss your string bikini paper sack, 'cause you ain't gonna need much more than that. I'm gonna cash my check and honey, I don't care if we blow it all when we get down there. I need a place to drink it. Pop the top in a sunny spot when that big old ball's done sinking. I'll fill a tip jar in a beach bar and do some long neck microphone singing. I need a cold beer and a warm place to drink it. Feel it, girl. Toes in the sand, doing 12-ounce curves. I need a cold beer and a warm place to drink it. Pop the top in a sunny spot when that big old ball's done sinking. I'll fill a tip jar in a beach bar and do some long neck microphone singing. I need a cold beer and a warm place to drink it. Give me a cold beer and a warm place to drink it. Oh yeah. Take it on down to Mile Marker Zero. Pop that top off, baby.
If love was a radio, how simple to turn it on and let the songs of life surround us as we travel on. If love was a radio, a voice we all could hear, the way to people's hearts would be through their ears. Invisible the waves would travel through the air. How to believe that I'll receive that signal anywhere. No boundaries and no walls could ever love control, and it would fill us all deep inside our souls. If love was a radio, how simple to turn it on and let the songs of life surround us as we travel on. If love was a radio, a voice we all could hear, the weight of people's hearts would be through their ears. A universal dial, infinite energy, bearing songs of every style with smiles and harmony. No language could deny, no creed or color shun the meaning deep inside. Love is for everyone. If love was a radio, how simple to turn it on and let the songs of life surround us as we travel on. If love was a radio, a voice we all could hear, the weight of people's hearts would be through their ears. So people sing along with my sweet radio, and I will share my hope for you no matter where I go. And as our songs combine and as our voices ring, the world will sing along and we'll keep listening. If love was a radio, how simple to turn it on. Let the songs of life surround us as we travel on. If love was a radio, a voice we all could hear, the weight of people's hearts would be through their ears. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, just simple to turn it on and let the songs of life surround us as we travel on. Your love was real, a voice we all hear. The weight of people's hearts would be through their ears. If love was a radio, how simple to turn it on and let the songs of life surround us as we travel on. If love was a radio, a voice we all could hear, many people's hearts would be through their ears. If love was a radio, how simple to turn it on and let the songs of life surround us as we travel on. If love was a radio, a voice we all could hear, the way people's hearts would be through their ears. If love was a radio, how simple to turn it on and let the songs of life surround us as we travel on. If love was a radio, a voice we all could hear, the way to people's hearts would be through their ears.
Hi, this is Pat Daly. I'm listening to Island Time on WBWC from Key West to Put-in-Bay.
The Lord was handing out body parts to the whole U.S. of A. And he was trying to divide them up in a fair but equal, impartial way. He had hands for the takers, tongues for the talkers, brains for the thinkers, feet for the walkers, while the angels were busy picking, packing, wrapping, and mailing all that away. The Lord said, first we're going to hand out the stomachs. Man, look around. We got stomachs here to spare. Send the strong ones off to Detroit City. Takes lots of guts to live there. And send the upset ones to Washington and the flat ones to the Frisco gays. But take the fat, flapping, gut slapping, bill lapping bellies and put them all at pudding bay. He put them all at pudding bay. What did I say? Put them all at pudding bay. He took the fat, flapping, gut slapping, bill lapping bellies and put them all at pudding bay. Then he came to the female derriere, started passing those asses around. And he said, don't send none down to Texas, because those women rarely sit down. And gather up all those little bitty apple asses and ship them on off to L.A. But take the big bouncing broad beam bowl and bobaloobas and put them on the pudding bay. He put them on the pudding bay. What did I say? Put them on the pudding bay. Took the big bouncing broad beam bowl and bobaloobas, put them on the pudding bay. And finally he came down to hearts. And he said, we're going to send Vegas all the hearts with no pity. Gather up those tiny little dried up hearts and ship them up to New York City. And send the broken ones to Nashville so they can sing sad songs all day. But take the kind ones and the deep ones, the tender ones and sweet ones. Put them all at pudding bay. What did I say? He put them all at pudding bay. Put them all at pudding bay. He took the kind ones, the deep ones, the tender ones, and sweet ones, and he put them all at pudding bay. What I say? He put them all at pudding bay. What I say? He put them all at pudding bay.
Britannia, they say, she rules the waves, the world crown of the mighty Great Lakes. She's never been captured in water she fought, but Commodore Perry was waiting in the bay. It was 18 and 13, the waters were rough, tension was building and we had enough. And Britain controlled New York to Detroit, but the winds were changing in the bay. Don't give up the ship, don't give up the ship.
Fly the flag high and never forget. Take back these waters from the Brits. And don't give up the ship. 5 ships were rescued after 40 refilled in the cover of night past the British patrol. Commodore Perry led his vessels to sail to prepare for a battle of the mighty Great Lakes. And in the forest offshore, the men cut and they chiseled. They carved mighty brigs that would sail to the battle. The men that sailed them were all in amaze at the sight of the tall ships in Put-in-Bay. Don't give up the ship, don't give up the ship. Fly the flag high and never forget. Take back these waters from the Brits. And don't give up the ship. And then a loud cry pierced the eerie morning air. Ready for battle, the British are here. A glorious fleet was arriving to fight. And Commodore waited till the wind was just right. Then he sailed the Lawrence full sail to the Brits, arriving to guns that just riddled his ship. The cannonballs splintered and the blood filled the deck, wounded and helpless and drifting towards death. With no cannons left, it was certain disaster. For men and Perry rode to the Niagara. They were gripping the words stitched on blue canvas, and they raised up the flag with the words, don't give up the ship. Swift wind blew and it billowed her sails, sent Niagara surging towards British Wales. With broadside between those enemy ships, Commodore Perry defeated the unbeatable Brits. Don't give up the ship, don't give up the ship. Fly the flag high and never forget. Take back these waters from the Brits. And don't give up the ship, don't give up the ship, don't give up the ship. Fly the flag high and never forget. Take back these waters from the Brits. And don't give up the ship.
Flying J's right here on Island Time, featuring Jamison Charles, who actually lives on Put-in-Bay. And they will be at, Jamison at least, will be at Mojito Bay during our Flocking of the Faithful weekend. So we're looking forward to that. That song, of course, from their EP, Don't Give Up the Ship, about the Battle of 1812, the War of 1812, which is very linked to Put-in-Bay historically. And awesome. Let's see, what else do we have? We had Patrick Houston Daly with Body Parts Live.
That was fun.
And a guy named Bob Banerjee with If Love Was a Radio from the Foreign Country CD.
Never trust those foreigners.
And it's all tonight on the Island Time Radio Show. Having a good time. Bob Banerjee in the house. We got time for just a couple of more songs. All right, Bob Banerjee, it is late night. It is getting into the last portion of the show. And I don't know if you've ever listened to our show at this time of night. We end the evening with a social from Mike Mad Dog, Mike Mad Dog Adams. So here we go.
Yes.
Let's do
Social!
Social!
Yes! Ziggy zagga, ziggy zagga, hoi, hoi, hoi! Ziggy zagga, hoi, hoi, hoi! Eins, zwei, drei, super!
There we go. Do you guys have a social in your show? Do you do like a, hey, let's tip one or...
Oh, yeah, there's always a tip one.
But you don't have a standard social.
Look, I played in an Irish band. Every song is a tip
Every
one.
song,
Okay?
every song. There you go. Every song's a social.
Every song's a social.
Man, I'm looking at his schedule. Did you know this is his 40th year at the Roundhouse?
Wow.
So when you get the buckets at the Roundhouse, they're actually going to say Mike Mad Adams' 40th anniversary.
He deserves every good thing that could happen to him. He is, oh my gosh, talk about a legend.
Oh, yeah, he's the man at Puddin' Bay.
Yeah.
He'd be in the Puddin' Bay Hall of Fame as soon as they put that up together.
Yep.
But anyways, next dates will be, let's see, June 1st, the 2nd, and then during Flag of the Faithful, 7th, 8th, and 9th. So looking forward to that.
Good.
All right, we're going to do a song from you guys, Corned Beef and Curry Band. Brand
This is fun. Yeah, this is a good CD because if you ever need a CD that you could just put on for like when you're feeling Irish, there's a lot of this. Just let me tell you real quickly about this CD itself. We took a bunch of tracks that had been recorded with just the three of us, with John McCann and Hamish Dindak and me. And we thought, you know what? It needs more. So that's why it's called Live-ish Irish, is because we took live performances. We went into the studio and we added a bunch of instruments and vocals and things.
Okay.
And one of the things that gets us a lot of audience participation is this next song, because it takes you back to the old days of listening to Johnny Horton on the radio. So and because it's Memorial Day, I request that you play this song so that it's about a war and it's about getting through it and in their own special way.
There we go. Battle of New Orleans.
All right, then.
Corned Beef and Curry, Live-ish Irish music.
Live-ish Irish.
On Island Time.
A little bacon and we took a little bean. Fought the bloody British in the town of New Orleans. Fired out guns and the British kept a-coming. Wasn't quite as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began to run down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. We looked down the river and we saw the British come. There must have been 100 of them beating on the drum. Stepped so high they made the bugles ring. Stood beside our cotton bills, we didn't say a thing. Fired out guns and the British kept a coming. Wasn't quite as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began to run down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the bushes where a rabbit couldn't go. Ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch them. Down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, well, old Hickory said we could take them by surprise if we didn't fire muskets till we looked them in the eyes. Held our fire till we saw their faces well. Opened up the squirrel guns, really gave them hell. Fired out guns and the British kept it coming. Wasn't quite as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began to run down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the bushes where a rabbit couldn't go. Ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch him. Down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. 1, 2,
until the barrel melted down. Then we grabbed an alligator and we fought another round. Filled his head with cannonballs, powdered his behind. When he touched the powder off, the gator lost his mind. Fired up guns and the British kept it coming. Wasn't quite as many as there was a while ago. Fired ones, four, and they began to run down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the bushes where rabbits couldn't go. Ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch them. Down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the bushes where rabbits couldn't go. Ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch them. Down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4.
Cinderella dressed and she went to the ball. Her fairy godmother took care of it all. She gave her glass slippers and a shiny coat. She turned a pumpkin into a fairy boat. The prince of the ball was a guy named Fred. He came from Toledo with a bucket on his head. Her fairy godmother said he looks okay, but don't forget my warning about Puddin' Bay. Remember, it's too far to swim and you can't fly a jet. You can't take a train, so don't forget. Unless you want to ride in a pumpkin pie, the ferry boat leaves at midnight. Fred and Cinderella, they misbehaved up in the monument and down in the cave. They danced in the evening and they drank a lot of wine. The next thing you know, they were hearing chimes. Oh no, it's too far to swim and you can't fly a jet. You can't take a train, so don't forget. Unless you want to ride in a pumpkin pie, the ferry boat leaves at midnight. Hey, let's hear some island noises out there, man. Then they found the secret of Puddin' Bay as they watched the last ferry boat sail away. Fred took her hand, he was feeling alright, and Cinderella said, alright, we got all night. Because it's too far to swim and you can't fly a jet. You can't take a train, so don't forget. If you're Cinderella and you're feeling horny, the ferry also comes in the morning. One more time. If it's too far to swim and you can't fly a jet, you can't take a train, so don't forget. Screw the godmother, this is heaven, and the morning ferry comes at 7.
I took off for a weekend last month just to try and recall the whole year. All of the faces and all of the places, wondering where they all disappeared. I didn't ponder the question too long. I was hungry and went out for a bite. Ran into a chum with a bottle of rum and we wound up drinking all night. It's those changes in latitudes, changes in attitudes, nothing remains quite the same. All of our running and
All right. Hopefully that nice weather will come to South Bass Island here in a couple of weeks, a week and a half, 10 days. I think we're 10 days away at this point.
Can you believe that?
Amazing. But we just heard Jimmy Buffett, Changes in Attitudes, Changes in Latitudes. We also had in there Battle of New Orleans from Corned Beef and Curry. And we had Cinderella Goes to Put-in-Bay from Faust and Lewis from years ago when they played the Beer Barrel.
That's so cool. They played at the Beer Barrel?
According to their picture on the album.
They have a beer barrel in the picture? Yes. So we managed to get another beer song in here before.
I'm thinking, maybe you could cover that song, perhaps, you guys.
I think
you never
so.
know.
It's a beer song.
It's a fun song.
Yeah.
They have another one called Save the Beer Lads. Have you ever heard that one? Save the beer lads, save the beer. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right there, brother.
But hey, Bob, this has been so cool, totally spontaneous.
Totally.
And I'm glad you did it, and surprised the hell out of me. But
I show up whenever there's a power outage. Call me. Okay,
that's right.
Or never mind, your phone won't work. So
that's right.
Okay, just call me anyway.
That's right. But under the circumstances, everything. Thank you for being here. This is awesome.
I loved my weekend in Cleveland with everybody here, and I know there's a lot of people that I didn't get to see. So my apologies to all the friends that I didn't run into this weekend, but I promise you next time I'll give you more warning and we'll have some time. But in the meantime, if you really want to hang out, there's Put-in-Bay.
Put-in-Bay?
Yeah.
June 6th through the 9th. Mm-hmm. You guys will be there Saturday night, and you'll be part of the jam band at Mr. Ed's.
Yep. I might even stick around for Sunday for the singer-songwriter stuff.
That would be awesome.
Oh, I think that's great.
Katie Moore and I are hosting that from 11-ish to 2-ish.
I'll be up at the crack of noon.
Yes. Well, it's always a problem for me because I'm the MC, and I'm coming off a Saturday night of Put-in-Bay, and I'm like crawling to this thing.
I know.
And so anyway, that'd be awesome if you could make that.
I can't wait. That'll be so good.
And of course, you guys always for years you've played the Boardwalk. This will be your first time at Real Bar.
Mm-hmm.
They got great acoustics there,
and then we have the jam session at 7.
Earlier, Mr.
Earlier.
Yeah. So this is going to be fantastic. You have a website, Bob? I know.
I do. IndiansPlayingAllKindsOfMusic.com. No, I don't have. I have a fairly popular Facebook page for those that are on Facebook.
Okay.
And of course, there's cornedbeefandcurry.com, just like it sounds, corned beef and curry.
So you guys have the website.
Yeah,
okay.
And it's corned, CORNED. Not corned beef.
This has been a total blast. Thanks you for doing
DK.
this.
This was just outstanding.
And we got one more Flocking of the Faithful preview next week, next Monday. We're going to have Mike Mad Dog Adams.
Excellent.
In the house.
And you said 40 years, right?
40 years at the Roundhouse.
The man deserves every good thing.
Started in 1978.
Wow.
And he's still doing it.
Yeah, I was like a type. No.
Now that Pat Daly's retired, I mean, he's like the man.
Wow.
You know, the senior, if you will. I'm not sure he'd like me saying that, but he's the man at Put-in-Bay, absolutely.
Wonderful.
But thank you, Bob, for being here. This was
DK,
awesome.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here, too. Much love to this beautiful trop rock community. It is late, isn't it? Thanks, GK.